Now, Battlefield has revealed all of its maps, all of its modes. Battlefield 1 is going to be freaking awesome.
Like, I know we talked about it before, but we played the beta for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I
sucked at it.
I sniped. Like I
hit. Sucked at it. I rode a horse, or I drove a tank, or I drove the death train, the murder train.
Okay, I like it. I never drove anything, only because.
Did you get my reference?
The murder train.
It's a song off of How I Met Your Mother. It's like murder on the murder train.
And I've been out of How I Met Your Mother for a little bit,
I know,
but it's a good reference. I appreciate it. But I hid more and sniped, which was that's what I love doing in games, and just being able to pop that thing off and.
Yeah, I just drove to different points and captured them.
I kept people from capturing.
Didn't keep me because I played on PlayStation.
You right.
So the 9 launch maps, we're not going to show you any imagery, but you have Ballroom Blitz, which looks pretty cool because it.
Ballroom Blitz.
And I like that it's referencing that. It's of course in a ballroom. The Argonne Forest. Is of course in a forest. The Feo Forest. That doesn't look like a forest. Suez. The
it has 2 trees.
Sant Quentin Scar is not pictured. The Sinai Desert, which was in the beta. The Amenz and the Mont Grape and the Empire's Edge. All of them look really, really cool. I'm very interested.
It's dirigible.
I suck at flying.
Did you fly in this one?
Oh, I flew into the ground. I flew in the ground, and the clouds are very low. Like I was like,
very deceptive.
Very low, and you try to get down to see, because when you are on the ground, you look up and it's clear. You get in that plane, it's like clouds, son. And I'm like, let me get a little bit lower. Boom! Or I try to take off and I hit a rock and just explode. So yeah.
Good times.
They also said the modes that Battle 1 will feature will be Conquest, Domination, Operations, Rush, War Pigeons, and Team Deathmatch. We got to play Conquest and Rush on the beta. Conquest, of course, is like your domination or whatever
you're taking over spots.
Yeah, which is my type of gameplay. Rush is pretty interesting, where you have to take different parts of the map. You have to set up bombs and you progress through it.
Yeah,
it's very
mission oriented.
Very mission oriented. There's a mode in Battlefront that was it. It was like Walker Assault type deal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of like. So, very excited for that. But another game that I'm excited for, Gears of War has gone gold.
Ooh.
So, if you don't know what going gold is, if you don't know what Gears of War is, we gotta have a conversation here. Going gold is when a game is put out to press, is where it's getting put on disc and everything. They're putting it in the box and everything. It's not a big of a deal nowadays because of digital and everything, but going gold is a sign that it's ready to go out.
Oh yeah.
So of course, between now and when it actually releases on the 11th, there'll be some type of patch because they'll be finding new bugs and everything that's in there and making it better. But going gold is a very big deal for games, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the Coalition can do.
Oh, same here.
Because this will be their first foray into Gears of War territory.
What I'm excited for is Battlefield 1 and Gears of War. The person I file share with is getting both of those digital copies.
I'm going to make a prediction right now.
Okay.
With Gears of War. Marcus dies.
Oh, man. I don't know if my heart can handle that.
I don't think I can either, but that's my prediction. Marcus dies in this game. I'm not going to say in this new trilogy, but in this game he'll die.
If that happens, I might be right there with you. We'll sob tears of sorrow together.
There's another game that's pretty interesting. Of course, we'll be getting Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2,
and we
very
might
soon.
actually play this one.
We might. That'll be coming out October 25th.
Yeah.
But throughout TGS and everything that happened last week, Dragon Ball Fusions will be releasing for Nintendo 3DS in the West on December 13th, 2016. Bandai Namco has announced. Very RPG. I've played a lot of the handheld Dragon Ball Z games.
I did too back in the day.
But this one looks a little bit more in-depth, a little bit closer to what Xenoverse is, a little bit more open world.
Yeah.
What's cool is me and you, we could scan our faces, and then they would fuse us together, and we could be a character.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope
pretty
AF.
cool. Yeah, so interested in that. Haven't really watched a ton of stuff on that, but it looks really, really cool. So here's
I'm down for it.
a new Dragon Ball handheld. Is always cool to me. Now, last topic of the show, Rocksteady. My favorite.
Bebop.
One of my favorite whole
Yeah.
groups, developers. They said that Batman VR is completed, and Rocksteady now looking to make its dream game. They said, we submitted Batman VR to Sony last week, which was an awesome experience. One of the developers celebrated the game by going gold by dressing up in gold spandex suit and bringing in a golden boom box. It was a lot of different.
Now, was this the CVO?
This was the CVO. They go on to talk several different quotes, but I'll read two more. I think there's a little bit of sadness on the team. It feels like breaking up the mood. It's really split. They're feeling in the office like it's definitely time to do something else. We all accept that, but we all know that Batman's so well, we all feel comfortable in the Arkhamverse. We're definitely letting go of that comfort blanket and putting ourselves in the position where whatever we do next is going to feel very different. There's always an anxiety associated with the change, and that's where we want to be. We want to feel uncomfortable because we want to make awesome stuff. I'm excited to see what Rocksteady does. The Arkham series has been absolutely phenomenal, except for that tank combat.
Which I'm so good at driving.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm really excited to see where they go because they did such a fantastic job from the very beginning. Like, they knew what Batman was. And I hope they do some type of... I want them to do superhero stuff, but I don't want them to feel like they're beholden to that.
Yeah, I agree.
So, interested to see where they go on that and everything. So we'll get to see where they go in the near future. They've just finished that game, so they're definitely going to be in the planning stage for the next few months.
Oh yeah.
To see where I'm sure they have something, but they're not.
Yeah, they're not going to let us know right now.
Tell us right now, but yeah, that's all the news.
We got through all the tabs.
All the tabs. There was a ton of them.
Yeah, we had to sort through. Or we'd be here all night.
Yeah, we would. But guys, if you watched all the way through this, or you're watching this in segments, if you want to get this show early, you can go over to our patreon.com/nerdcave and get the show on Monday, just by supporting us by $5. $5 gets you the audio version. $10 gets you the video version of all of it Monday.
And all that makes us holla.
Yeah.
Especially me. I like to holla.
Every month we put out a exclusive episode just for our Patreon supporters. So September is already up. You can check that out. And you also have access to August and all the months from now on if you support us.
They're on.
Yes. But guys, if you can't support us, you can go over to youtube.com/nerdcavenetwork. I think that's the URL. And you can watch every day something new just doled out to you just there. It's there. We break it up segment by segment. On Friday, we put it all together.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
That's how we do.
That's how we do it. Where can they find us else?
Guys, we are all over social media. You just have to do but one thing, and that is search Nerd Cave. All on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. So be sure to go over there, give us a little like, give us a little follow, interact with us. That's what we want. That's what we need and crave.
Give us a little holler for that $1. Guys, we also have awesome podcasts around here that's not only ours. Derek has and Jason Robbins has an awesome podcast that come out Monday, which is the Nerd Cave Retro. On Wednesdays, fantasy footballers.
Fantasy football for nerds.
CVO.
Mike Wright, Jason Moore, if by some chance you do listen, we do not call ourselves the fantasy footballers. We do not rip off your podcast. We love you guys.
That's on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, the Derek Diamond Experience is out. On Fridays, the Nerd Cave Podcast is out. And on Saturdays, Pop Culture Palette comes out for your viewing pleasure. Also, sorry.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's what you were about to say, but also there's plenty of other podcasters in this Pensacola area who we've gotten to know recently. We have, Jeremy Branch over at Be Terrible. We have Chris Kubiak. He does Nerd Life, and he also does Neek. You got Bro Hugs, Chimichanga Talk. Plenty of people who just like us, same goals. So be
working hard
for the money. So go give them a shout out. Go tell them the Nerd Cave sent you.
Yeah, do it. Guys, thanks for watching episode 177. Yes, of the Nerd Cave Podcast. You can check us out on our awesome YouTube group as well. Our other YouTube channel, which is Nerd Cave Gaming, and see all of our awesome gaming content. I don't know where I'm going, guys. I think I want to just go to bed after this.
Also, for the podcasting and everything, kind of leave us a review. That helps gets us out there a lot more, and we could definitely, use you guys' helps on that. So, appreciate it.
Yeah. So, on behalf of Robbie, Derek, Cthulhu, and James Picard.
James Picard.
I
was like, that doesn't sound right. But carry on, sir.
James Picard of the fourth dimension. This has been the Nerd Cave Podcast. Have a week.